nos vamos a criticar otra cerveza artesanal de México. ¿Y qué cerveza es? Es una de las cervezas de la cervecería de Yucatán, o se llama Ceiba, y es Ceiba Dorada Premium. That's right, guys. You hear me speaking the Spanish, you hear the noisy traffic in the background, you see the scenery, so you know what's up. We're still in the Yucatan, baby, drinking local. That's right, we're going local. We're drinking local Yucatan beer. And what beer do we have today from Mérida, Yucatan, Mexico? Like I said in the beginning, we have Ceiba Dorada Premium. Now, this is a super new brewery, only been around since 2013. This particular beer, it's a blonde ale, year-round serving, clocking in at 4.5% ABV and 22 IBUs. Now, this is one of their most popular selling beers, and I suspect because folks are used to Pilsners and light lagers around here, so this beer is probably filling that role in there that you're getting with your Dos Equis Ambers and those kind of beers. A little bit bigger beer than maybe one of the Pilsners or one of those with more flavor, so that's probably why it sells really well. Now, this particular beer, the malts, they use German malts, they use Belgian hops, and they use English yeast. So this will be an interesting taste because that combination isn't the usual maybe in the land of blonde ale. So let's get the top popped on this, and we'll tell you what's up with the Ceiba Dorada Premium. Boom, nice hiss off the top. I don't believe these beers are bottle conditioned because the other Ceiba beer that I had didn't have any trub or anything in the bottom. That was an unfiltered beer. That was the amber that I had. Ooh, got a big old head on this bad boy. All right. So we got it in the glass. It's a fairly clear, only mildly hazy golden color. Lots of soap sudsy bubbles. Plenty of active carbonation coming off the bottom. The head's pretty quickly dissipating here. We're down to under 2 fingers, and we started with like 3 or 4. When I swirl it, get a little bit of glass lacing sticking in there. No alcohol legs seen or expected, but take a look at that, guys. Pretty nice looking beer. You know, it's like it looks like what you'd expect maybe a stereotypic beer to look like. Golden colored with a white head, but this head ain't gonna stick around long. So let's get an aroma on this while we got the gas still blowing off the bottom of this one. A lot of sweet, caramelly smelling sort of malt. Floral hops. A little bit of grassy hop in the background too. And really that's about it. So you got sweet malts, some grassy hops. So this is fitting in that stereotypic aroma that you get a lot of the macro beers having down here. Sweet malts and floral and maybe some grassy hops. This has more hop than many of them. It's clocking in 22 IBU, and a lot of the beers down here are 13 and below that are of this class. So this is probably hoppy maybe for some of the palates down here. But you know what? I'm ready to dive into this bad boy. It's hot as hell again here today. I think clocking in Fahrenheit degrees. We're at 98 today. So yeah, it's time for a beer. Cheers. A lot of sweet malt up front, followed immediately by grassy hops and a bit of maybe like honeysuckle type sweetness. A little bit of like dark fruit almost, and that's probably coming from the English ale use, I guess. The amber that I had also had that dark fruit taste as well. It's quite nice actually. It's refreshing to have that in an amber like this. It's kind of cool how they picked to use that yeast in this. It sort of makes it unique. And I also think the water down here makes these beers feel a little bit thicker. This has a it's like a medium thin body, which is heavier than the beer appears when you look at it. But it's quite tasty, and the aftertaste is semi-dry of floral and grassy hops. I wouldn't call this a bitter beer or a hoppy beer in any sense, but for the style, it has a nice level of hops to it, and a nice hop flavor. As you can tell, it's plenty carbonated by my belching here, but real tasty beer that I enjoy. It tells you the ingredients on the back of every beer, and it also has a best by date. At time of drinking, this is probably about 2 weeks old, this beer, because we got like 7 months out on the freshness date. They have to put an expiration date on all the beers down here now, and they have to label all the ingredients, but it says water, malt, and hops. That's it. That's what we want, isn't it? No corn. I don't need any corn in my beer. Now if I get a chocolate beer, well, I can dig those adjuncts. So, when do we grade a beer like this? Of course, Rate Beer has no grade on it, and Beer Advocate has no grade on it. What a surprise. But you know what? It's really new, and I don't expect them to. So, what am I going to grade this? I think I'm getting, for what it is, I'm going to give it a solid B, almost a B+. I'm going to give it like an 86. Really tasty beer. This style isn't my style. I think other folks may grade it higher than I am, but this isn't my thing. It's nice enough to drink, and I would like this with a meal, and I would choose it over the macro beers, maybe some of them, not all of them, because I do like the Superior Morena Rubio. But this is a tasty beer. It's a well done beer. It's well made. You can tell it's made with quality ingredients, and that's what we expect. Another nice beer from Ceiba, a very new nano brewery really in their size. And you know what, if you're down here in the Yucatan or maybe in Cancun or Playa del Carmen, I think they also have it, some in Playa del Carmen, give Ceiba a go because it's some tasty stuff. So the next time, guys, you got to do me a big favor. You got to think globally. Look at me, I'm thinking globally. I'm down here in Merida, Yucatan, watching the thunderstorm to my right about to come for me. And I'm drinking beer down here, and I'm drinking local beer. That's right. When you go to these other localities, especially in Mexico or someplace, buy the craft beer down there. Give it a try, even if it's not your favorite, because you got to support the movement if they want to grow and they want to get better and make higher caliber beer like we can get in the U.S. and Canada and places like that in the U.K. All right, I'm going to dismount my soapbox, and I got to tell you, to drink locally, support the craft beer movement, that kind of stuff. And I gotta ask you a big favor. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not, and keep watching DJs BrewTube because I got more awesome reviews from Mexico coming for you. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a bunch of local Mexican beer drinking love for you. And what? That's right, you know what's coming. A big pizza!